Hey guys, Jessica from Pieces Love Books, and today I'm here with the top 10 books I want to read in 2019. I am like sweating up a storm right now. It's like in the 30s outside, but like I have this super cozy Sherpa hoodie on, and I am just like so hot, but I don't want to change out of it because I'm gonna go outside in like an hour, but I'm just sweating, sorry. But these are my top 10 books I want to read of 2019. I did this last year and I completely failed. I read maybe 5 of them, but I have a lot I want to read, so I'm going to get to them. The first book I really want to read is because of my friend Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers. I will link her Instagram down below. She's one of my really close bookish friends, and that is Burn For Me by Alana Andrews. This one I don't know too much about. I'm pretty sure it's paranormal, but this is about a detective and she gets kidnapped, and I believe she falls for her kidnapper, but I thought this was paranormal. I could be wrong. Let me know if you've read this, but I really want to read it because I've heard great things. The next one's also because of Lacey, and that is Slave to Sensation by Nalini Singh. This has been on my TBRs for like the past like 2 years, I feel like, and I've been collecting every book by Nalini Singh over there, like way down over there, you can't see. But I need to start reading them and not just collecting them. And I know these are sci romances, so I think they have like powers of the mind kind of things. I don't know, but I really want to read them. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is her sci series, and I just need to get through them. Next book I need to read is Falling Crest High by Tijan. I got the first like 4 books in this series from her at a Polycon because I got to meet her. I'd only read Cole at that point, and I've heard these compared to the Paper Princess series by Erin Watt. Just really dramatic high school romances, and they're more like new adult reading but about high school characters, which I tend to like more. And I haven't read them yet. They're really short and people are obsessed, and I have been putting it off for what, 8 months now? 7 months? 8 months? About 9 months? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had these books, and I need to read it. The next book I really want to read is Up in the Treehouse by KK Allen. I love KK Allen. I've read one of her books and I got to meet her, and now I get to meet her at a Polycon this year in March, and this one is about a girl and a guy who are best friends, and she finally reveals her feelings for him. He really likes her back, but for some reason turns her down, and it's 4 years later. And it's a second chance romance, and I'm really excited. I guess like not really second chance, but like it's their second chance at like the opportunity maybe. I don't know. They never were a thing in the beginning. I don't even know what to classify this as. Just ignore me. Next, you guys are gonna roll your eyes, but I want to read Drums of Autumn. I still have not finished Voyager. I read about 400 pages when I was on vacation in one day. I read the 400 pages on my plane ride home from the Bahamas to home, and I have not picked it up since, but I'm bringing it to my parents' house for my 6-day stay there over Christmas break, so I better finish it. But I'm trying to read a book a year as the show comes out, so I'm currently watching Drums of Autumn on season 4, so I'll read it and like it. That's what I've noticed so far. I've read each book after watching the season and I've loved them, so hopefully I do that. The next book I have is Making Faces by Amy Harmon. This has been on my TBR for over a year now. I had wanted to read this in February last year and I didn't get around to it. But I'm pretty sure this is about a girl who falls in love with a soldier whose face is disfigured because of going off to war. And he used to be like known for his beauty, I think. Yeah. My sister read it and loved it. So many people have read it and loved it. I need to get to it. The next one is because my sister has also read it, and I love this author, and that is Wait For It by Mariana Zapata. I did have a Mariana Zapata book on my 2018 TBR list and didn't get to it. But I'm going to get to this, and it's huge, but I love Mariana Zapata's books, and this one is about a girl, I think her sibling dies along with the sibling's spouse. I don't know what kind of sibling it was, but she has to take care of their 2 kids now, and there's a dog involved, and I'm pretty sure she falls for her neighbor, but I could be making that up. I'm pretty sure that's what happens though. But I can't wait to read it. Next, I need to read Reaper's Property by Joanna Wild. This is a really well-loved kind of motorcycle romance. I've had people comment saying they didn't like it, but I've had this for a while, and I have the other books in the series that were published by Berkeley that I haven't gotten to yet, but I wanted to read the first one first. I just know it is a motorcycle romance. I'm pretty sure he like kidnaps her or something. Yeah, but I want to read it. The next one I literally know nothing about, and I'm not going to look at the synopsis because I don't want to, and that is Mudvayne by Taryn Fisher. I love going into Taryn Fisher's books without knowing anything because I like them better that way, and I've heard Mudvayne is one of her most messed up ones. But Bad Mommy I feel like is too. I haven't read either one of them, but I really want to read more Taryn Fisher, especially after reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. I really want to get into Taryn's dark work because that really reminded me of it, and so I want to read this. The last book I have on this list I don't know much about either, but that is Rhapsodic, I always feel like I'm saying that wrong, by Laura Thalassa. This one is a siren romance, but I don't know what that like wing is on the front. I also don't know a lot about this, but I know it's fantasy, and I know Lacey loves this series, and so do some of my other friends. So I really want to read this. I feel like I'm doing a horrible job at explaining these books, but I really do want to read these, and I don't like knowing a lot going into books, so that's why I'm so bad at explaining them before I've read them. And those are the top 10 books I want to read in 2019. Let me know down below if you read these or what books are on the top of your TBR for the year. I would love to hear. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day.